I am packing for another work road trip. This time we're going to Atlantic City for an NXL event, and then we head out to Milwaukee to visit Grandma because you know we got to stop to see Grandma. And then we head on south to go to Dallas for a USXBL event. I did my usual and left in the middle of the night, and I gotta say that was a mistake because I've never driven the 8 freeway in the middle of the night, and it was very sketchy. But here's a sunrise. Enjoy it. Joining me this trip was my girlfriend Lynn and her dog Rambo, and I'm pretty sure he's the only reason why everybody watches my videos. I mean, he'd be the only reason I would watch if I wasn't me. Since Lynn was with me, she could drive when she was done with her workday. Here she is pulling into Tucumcari, New Mexico. You gotta be careful with these small towns when pulling in late at night, especially on a Sunday, because there ain't much for food options. We've definitely learned the hard way. So I'm routinely asked, what do you do to stay awake on the road? And in the end, just get up, get out, walk around, find a rest area. That's it. It's easy. Our first stop of the trip was my buddy Skip's house. I haven't visited him since he's moved down to the lower 48. He was actually the guy I was headed to go see when I totaled my car in Alaska. He drove like 4 hours in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, to come pick me up. So shout out to Skip and his new dog. After Skip's house, we had a little bit of time to kill before we needed to be in Atlantic City, so we stopped off at Valley Forge because we wanted to get the Bark Ranger program thingy because they've got a branded tag, so we wanted to get one for Rambo. And then we wanted to get our stamps for our passport. I needed to get one for my new one, and Lynn has not been to Valley Forge, so we were getting her one. Fun fact about Valley Forge, it was actually the 4th largest city during the winter of 1777 because there were 12,000 soldiers set up there for an encampment. After getting to the venue, Lynn was still working, so that left me to wander the venue till media registration opened, and who knows when that works out. So I just ran into Matt Dunn of Solus and started chatting with him about my 360 camera. All right, I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna say hi to a dog. Sir, may I say hi to your dog?
You can try. He's really bad with dudes.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't like dudes a lot. He loves women, hates dudes. He's more friendly with the muzzle on than with it off, to be honest. Okay? What up, my dude? What up? This Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. Good boy. How you guys been? Sit. Sit. Boys.
Oh, pretty boy. Pretty boy.
He will soak it up.
After checking in, we went back to the Airbnb, which was surprisingly close to the boardwalk. Ironically enough, I did not go to it. But the first night, a few of us went out to go have dinner at the Duval Inn, just up the street. Which actually worked out. They have a really nice smoked old-fashioned.
I love that though.
The next morning is the start of the event, so it's basically just shooting and working for the next 3 days. The event was a pretty normal event for me, you know, just getting shot and dealing with that and the usual. But one thing that was new was this cable cam that was like incredibly close to me. Not everybody else. I'm the only one who really had to deal with it.
10 seconds.
Red! Red!
darker than this.
Yeah, the darker one is going to be half point.
Are you sure? Because that's shrimp.
Well, another day, another $1. Let's go. Time to do it. Wind it up.
4 minutes.
At least it kind of looks not bad.
It's supposed to come like right over here.
Are you waiting for the same thing I'm waiting for now? I've been waiting for it for a second. I thought CJ was going to do it for a while.
He might.
I was better in my other spot.
There's no cable cam. Can we get closer?
Yeah, it's recording now.
Wait, so will it be super wide?
Yeah, I can literally turn it into like a fucking planet and everything.
That's fantastic stretch.
What's that?
The one you just sent me.
Oh, I don't fucking know what I
Yeah,
said.
where you pick the pig that you're eating.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know. Enrique!
Red light?
Yeah.
Goggles on. Warning. Live field. Goggles on. Warning. Live field. Goggles on.
With how wet everything was, and I didn't technically have any obligations after finals, I called it quits and made it back to my car. Enjoy some Rambo action before we start clearing out the Airbnb, because some people are leaving tonight, but we stay till Monday morning. So everybody's gearing up and leaving, and I'm having a little fun with my 360 camera.
He was like, he comes on.
If you room with a bunch of media dudes, you gotta get used to cameras invading your personal space, but even I think this is pushing it a little bit. Sorry, Rob.
Sounded like there was a lot of weight into that hit.
It's like the inertia.
Full-grown man hitting the
Damien. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey, guys.
Damien. Thank you. Good drive. Good drive. Travels to everyone who's traveled.
Those of us who were left at the house ended up going down the street to eat at one of the local restaurants that was just walking distance from the Airbnb. Oh, that's the station?
I'm like, okay, what's going on? I want to be nosy. Makes sense now. Thank you.
They're like, sir, we're just reversing.
I do.
Yeah, it is. Ready to go. The deal with leaving the house last is you always gotta check everything. You're the one checking to make sure no one left their phone charger. After packing up the Mini, we took Rambo for a little walk to make sure he didn't have to go to the bathroom. It is time to hit the road. We are, I don't even know where we're going. A bunch of national park sites are closed and it's dealing with it. So we're gonna probably just head to Steamtown National Park site. Scranton, PA, shout out the office. Yeah, should be fun. Let's go. The next stop was in fact Steamtown National Historic Site. fun fact about the Steamtown National Historic Site is this guy right here, Big Boy, I believe is what it was called, is like one of the largest, if not the largest, locomotives ever built.
Is the locomotive and has two sets of wheels at its front and its back. The coal is stored in the center portion of the
Next up on the list of stops is Fort Stanwix. I've actually been here before, but Lynn hasn't, and she really likes forts, so I wanted to show it to her. We did not know this ahead of time, but it is very dog friendly. Like Rambo can go in and out of all the buildings and everything. Basically, anywhere you can go, your dog can go.
That's actually Brandon.
Yeah.
They're doing this stuff. They're working out so hard. I'm hungry.
We made sure to do everything we needed to get Rambo his Park Ranger tag. Fun fact, we met the park ranger who was the owner of the dog who is used in the video for the Park Ranger program. It's actually filmed in Stanwix. It was actually kind of cool. I like to sit at the bar whenever I'm traveling and eating at a restaurant for a few reasons, but one, bartenders usually have some good advice. This trip, while we were in upstate New York, someone recommended we go check out Chittenango Falls because I was going to go to Letchworth Falls the next day, so we ended up heading that way, and it ended up being such a better trip. We were going to get there a little early, so we stopped off at a local state park, and I believe it was called Green Lakes State Park, and clearly the name doesn't lie. The lake was pretty green. It's also pretty clear if you look at the bottom of the frame here. When we got to Chittenango Falls, or however you pronounce it, Lynn was still working, and she didn't really want to make the trek down to the bottom of the waterfall, so she stayed working, and I did the little trek down and found a little tiny offshoot waterfall, which was kind of cool, but then went down to the base of the main falls to shoot some long exposures of the waterfall. In between Chittenango and Letchworth is Women's Rights National Historic Park, and it is a site that preserves the Women's Rights Convention held in Seneca Falls, New York in 1848. I have been told to go check out Letchworth State Park for a while now, and I wanted to shoot some long exposures of the falls, but man, when I first got there, I was rather disappointed. I don't know if it's always this misty, but the mist made it dang near impossible to shoot some photos. Even just trying to like look at the waterfalls was hard because of the mist. Just a big cloud right in front of the waterfalls. It wasn't until I went to Inspiration Point in the park that I got a good view of the falls. And even then, I mean, it was still a cloudy shot of where the waterfall hit because of all the mist. But I did get a cool shot, so I'm happy. It's pretty cool. I'm actually sitting here shooting a time lapse of that all the way down there. And I'm running the internet from my car all the way over there.
Almost 7 to put my leg down.
My national park pass had actually expired while we were on this trip, so I needed to get a new one. And we did that while we were at Theodore Roosevelt's inaugural National Historic Site. Fun fact, no photographs exist of the inauguration because Roosevelt kicked out all the photographers before. I love this little book. I am actually so bummed out that I didn't start with like a bigger book, because now that I've filled this thing up, I gotta redo every stamp over again. Our next stop was Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Wanted to come here to see Brandywine Falls. Lynn had never been here before, so it was just another waterfall to check out. And I was really there to see the great blue herons. A buddy of mine told me about them, said there's a nesting point in the park and that they were going off at the point, so I wanted to check them out. Fun fact about Cuyahoga, the Brandywine Falls here is the tallest waterfall in Ohio. We hadn't had much luck with food while on the road, but I'll tell you what, stopping to see my buddy Nick Sloviak had some good steak from Forever Voss Farms. Time to head to Grandma's.
Hey, you guys, you say bye, Clip?
Bye, guys.
Babes. Okay, come on. You got
Come on, dude.
Thank you very much again.
Dude, $15. Amazon. Oh, that's true.
I've got so many.
So who am I talking to?
All right. Good seeing you.
Drive safe. Good luck.
Have a good day.
Good luck out there. Or I'd say, yeah, if you're still around for a bit.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know what
How long you'll be hanging around.
Yeah. And I didn't realize you were this close. Like, you're only like half an hour from my grandma's house.
Not far, huh?
Yeah. And now we make the long trek, the whopping like 30-45 minutes to go to grandma's house. Probably can't hear me because that. But we're at grandma's.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to check the door before we got Rambo out.
Knock, knock.
There you are. Hi.
Lynn's getting Rambo.
This house is kind of a mess, but
Oh, it's okay.
don't you have Lynn with you?
Yeah, she's getting Rambo. We wanted to make sure you were
Oh, I
awake
was
and
gonna
everything.
say, I don't have any dogs anymore.
Yeah. I'm sure you're going to enjoy Rambo's company
so
then.
Rambo's gonna, yeah. You'll have the run.
We'll get him right now. I'll be right back. If you've followed me for some time now, you know pretty much my only desire to do anything while I'm visiting my grandma is to eat, spend time with her. I don't really care about anything else in Milwaukee.
Be franchised out.
Some of them could be franchised. Maybe they sold off sections of it.
Time at Grandma's done. We'll be back out here in about a month for NXL Cincinnati, but now it's time to hit the road and head to USXBL. Let's go. That's the
What
third,
is the word that I'm
third brake light. That is.
That's what I'm saying. So then that does kind of let us know that he is on his brakes. It's not just the tail lights. Jesus Christ. So it's just like you have
Like I
to
was
put
saying.
hovering over it.
First up on the list after Grandma's is Wilson's Creek National Battlefield. No real reason to stop here except for a little exploring and to get our passport stamps. Fun fact about the site, the battle was actually the first major Civil War engagement west of the Mississippi. I did have to laugh because one morning we got caught up in a supercar rally leaving our hotel, so I got a little something to look at while I was sitting in traffic. We got to our next spot a little early again, so we decided to check out a local lake and kill some time there. Our next spot on the list was Thorn Crown Chapel, and I'm not very religious or anything like that, but I gotta admit, this is a pretty amazing looking chapel.
This is totally different for a wedding or whatever. It is really pretty.
After the chapel, we made our way over to Pea Ridge National Military Park. I have been here a few times. Lynn has never been here, so we were both getting stamps for our books and exploring the tour road. Fun fact about Pea Ridge, the Confederate defeat led to the Union control of Missouri for the rest of the war. Our next stop was Fort Smith National Historic Site, and we had both been here before. It was actually one of our first stops on our first road trip as a couple across the country in 2020, and because of the whole COVID lockdown precautions, everything was closed here, so we didn't actually get to go see anything. We just stopped and walked around. Fun fact about the site, after the war it was used as a federal prison, and the gallows here were used for a lot of executions, something like 86 in 20 years, all under the judge nicknamed the Hanging Judge, Isaac C. Parker. Alright, so we just checked into the hotel for USXBL in, I don't even know where we are, Parker, Texas or something like that, but now we gotta get ready for USXBL. It's gonna be a hot one. It's already like 90 degrees. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow and should be a fun one. when there's supposed to be some fucking wild ass thunderstorm.
I went to go get water and coffee for this morning last night. Went to the grocery store and I was in there and I could start hearing the hail hitting the roof of the grocery store and it sounded real bad.
Hey, a tornado warning. Definitely not in California anymore. USXBL is done. Now we are headed home, I guess. First stop is going to be Alley Bates Flint Quarries National Monument. Rambo and I are waiting at Alley Bates Flint Quarries for Lynn to get her stamp. Fun fact about the site, it is actually on the migratory path for the monarch butterflies, so they have a garden for them to stop off and rest. One year I stopped off in Amarillo to shoot stars over the Cadillac Ranch and happened into this Pizza Hut that actually is a sports bar, and at the time they were smoking inside too. It was a trip. Shout out to Ryan for the good pizzas and good drinks at Pizza Hut. How that works out, I don't know, but Pizza Hut in Amarillo. Woo!
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Very much. You too.
I knew I was going to be too early, but I wanted to see if I could pet Kevin the Corgi at TP Curios. Didn't matter anyways because we ended up having to pull over at Klein's Corners for a check engine light that I still haven't fully figured out. Next up was Salinas Pueblos Missions National Monument. This was another revisit for us from our first trip. We actually came here during COVID and did not get stamps because the volunteer wanted to treat us like we had the plague. Fun fact about the monument, it actually preserves 3 different sites that have to do with the Spanish Franciscan missions and ancient pueblos.
This is why you're better at puzzles. I already got stuck. And I lost you.
Another spot that I haven't been to in a while and Lynn hasn't been to at all was Canyon de Chelly. Fun fact about this site, it is actually still actively farmed by the Navajo inside the canyon. Pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. It's technically still cave. Oh, green. Oh, look at that bird. That's a cool bird. Look at that bird. To the left.
Baby babes, you okay? Some water, we'll go back to the car, okay, Sophie? Hold on. Get him. You need to catch up.
Hubble Trading Post National Historic Site was our next stop. Fun fact about this site is that it is the longest active
always has to
trading
It's
post
normal,
in the country.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay? I have no fucking clue.
Branding, maybe?
There are chickens over there. Oh, what are they? Sheep? Okay, I see an open gate, so I assume we can go.
Oh, there's multiple. I just saw the one at first.
Oh yeah, there's one
Around,
sitting.
Then there's another one.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Sorry, I got excited to see the animals. My legs got kicking. Did you go to the bathroom?
No, there were actual restrooms. Yeah.
Oh, electric fence. Oh, look, a wolf. Yeah, they do not like us. Do not fuck with that fence. Oh, it's right here.
You guys are silly. You have grass on you. Oh no, it's hay. You guys have hay on you.
What's up? I gotta touch it.
Oh, that one.
Touched it. Yeah, dude, he's pooping.
Which one?
I don't know. The one smelled the other one pooping.
Oh.
Our last national park site for this trip was going to be Petrified Forest National Park. We've both been here. I've actually been here a bunch, and Lynn came with me on our first road trip across the country in 2020. Fun fact about the park, it's actually the only national park with a section of Route 66 running through it.
Is it just Rambo, or do other dogs like tactically find the most perfect in the way spot to sit? Just like right in the way. Huh? Huh, boy? That's a good boy though. Yeah.
If anyone was wondering how we get Lynn working on the road while we are driving, here it is. I've got a Starlink running off a DeWalt battery, and it's all just chilling in my roof box. Coming into Sedona to top off the check engine light in New Mexico, I had to deal with a low tire pressure warning, and not a bad place to deal with it. Our next stop was in theme with the whole waterfalls and churches. This is the Chapel of the Holy Cross. I actually like parking at the bottom because I think the pictures are better from the bottom and you get a cool picture of your car. Plus the trail up to the chapel isn't half bad. Two things definitely let you know you're in California: the agricultural checkpoint and gas prices. Our first stop in California was Salvation Mountain. I technically wanted to go show Lynn Slab City and East Jesus, but this was a stop along the way. I'm glad she's already seen it because from what I remember it was a lot cooler. It has definitely fallen apart. Glad I came when I did, because we got to go in there. Can't go into any of these anymore. That sucks. Even the cool one with all the pictures.
See, that's what I was going to say. I remember going through each one.
But, I mean, look at, it's literally coming down. Welcome to East Jesus, where the television will not be revolutionized. Hey, paintball spotted. After Slab City, we made our way over to Bombay Beach. To be honest, I haven't been to Salton Sea since I got my car stuck in 2019 or something like that. I'm slightly scarred and a little traumatized. Our last stop for the trip is the Goleta Meadows metal sculptures in Borrego Springs, because I wanted to do another photo with the 360 camera. Well, that's it. 25 days on the road and we are finally home. You smell home? You know where we're at? Huh?